Starting with the great name of Allah, who is the most merciful and beneficent. Welcome to lecture number 4 of Pakistan Studies for grade 9. Today's topic is initial problems of Pakistan. Now, subtopic is constitutional problem of Pakistan. ये जो हमने पिछला लेक्चर किया है लेक्चर नंबर 3, ये उसी ही कंटिन्यूटी है, उसी का हिस्सा है। उसी में हमने कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स पढ़े थे। इसके बाद हम constitutional problem पढ़ेंगे, इसकी explanation करेंगे। So now open your Pakistan Studies book, page number 63. Now let's start. Before going to start reading and explanation, I will summarize this in few words. First of all, you have to learn the definition of the constitution. Then we will discuss the constitutional history of Pakistan, and then we will study that who presided the Constituent Assembly, which was made after independence for framing new constitution for the country. So let's start. The undisputed leader of the Indian Muslims and in turn of Pakistani people, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, had done the impossible and had given the Indian Muslims a land to call home. He took it upon himself to stabilize the new state, dealing with every problem, facing every challenge. But however, when it came to framing the constitution of Pakistan, for framing new constitution for Pakistan, he didn't desire. What? He didn't desire to go it alone. Why? Because he wanted the principle of democracy to be upheld and flourish in Pakistan. After establishment of Pakistan, the most important issue was constitution making for the new country. In the absence of constitution, Pakistan adopted interim constitution, and that interim constitution was based on India Act 1935 and Act of 1947 with certain amendments. Then Constituent Assembly was made to frame new constitution for the country, but due to Qaid-e-Azam death, the constitution making process became slow. Now, first of all, you have to learn the definition of constitution. That what is meant by constitution. Okay? Anyone know the definition of constitution? Now start. Definition: a set of rules and laws. Rules, laws, regulation and principle also included. A set of rules, laws and regulations through which the administration and businesses of the government is running. It's a set including rules, laws, in the set regulations and principles through which we run the administration of the state on the basis of these rules and laws. And also the business of the government is running on the basis of these rules and laws. Means ये सेट होता है, मजमुआ होता है, कम्बिनेशन होता है कौन सी चीज़ों का, रूल्स का, लॉस का, प्रिंसिपल्स का, रेगुलेशंस का एक सेट होता है, सम होता है। और इसी की थ्रू पर, किसकी थ्रू पर, इस रूल्स की थ्रू पर हम एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ द स्टेट को रन करते। एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन मीन इंतजाम, और उसके बिजनेस को हम चलाते। दैट्स द डिफिनेशन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। कवायद और जवाबित का वो मजमुआ जिसके मुताबिक हम किसी मुल्क के इंतजामी उमूर को चलाते हैं, इसको हम आईन कहते हैं। दैट्स द डिफिनेशन ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। नाउ here no constitution for 9 years after independence, the most serious issue for new reborn country. In the absence of constitution, Pakistan made constituent assembly. For which purposes? For the purposes to framing new constitution for the country. And we adopted that time an interim constitution on the basis of India Government Act of 1935 and 1940 Act of 1947. The first session of this Constituent Assembly was held in Karachi on 11th August 1947, and that Constituent Assembly was presided by Joginder Nath Mandal, and then Qadi Azam became president of this Constituent Assembly. Now open page number 63. Open page number 63. Last heading, number 4, Constitution. After the establishment of Pakistan, the most important issue was constitution making for the new country, because constitution is the sum of those laws, rules and regulations through which administration of the state and business of the government is running, and rights and duties of the citizen are determined. Now explain the definition. We have already defined uh, the definition of constitution, that what is meant by constitution. It is the sum of those laws, rules and regulations. It is the combination of laws, rules, regulation, a set of laws, rules and regulations through which, on the basis of these laws, rules and regulation, we run the administration of the state. From which base? On basis of these laws and rules. एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन मीन इंतज़ाम, इंतज़ामी उमूर को चलाते हैं उसी ही लॉज और रेगुलेशन के थ्रू पर। एंड आल्सो business of the government is running on the basis of that rules, laws and regulations. And in constitution also, rights and duties of the citizens are determined. That's the definition of constitution. After independence in Pakistan, there is no constitution for 9 years. Without constitution, system of the state cannot run for much time. That's why Pakistan adopted interim constitution on the basis of India Act 1935 and Act of 1947. Certain amendment. आईन नहीं था कंट्री के लिए, कानून नहीं था, रूल्स नहीं थे। जब हम कहते हैं ना कि एक रूल्स, अगर एक स्कूल और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से रूल्स, लॉज, रेगुलेशन को हटाए तो वो स्मॉल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नहीं चल सकता। तो हाउ we can run the administration of the country without constitution. That's the most serious. तो इसी को हल करने के लिए हमने इंटर्म कंस्टिट्यूशन, इंटर्म मीन आरजी, फॉर टाइम बीइंग, फॉर टाइम पीरियड, हमने आरजी आईन बनाया कंट्री के लिए ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट 1935 and Act of 1947 with certain amendments. Amendments mean changes, तब्दीली, तरमीम. उसी में से इन दोनों एक्ट्स में से हमने तरमीम करके इंटर्म कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को अडॉप्ट कर दिया. And making of new constitution was entrusted to the Constituent Assembly. Now we had entrusted the duties to Constituent Assembly to frame new constitution for the country, to run the administration of the country. That's why the first session of this Constituent Assembly was held in Karachi on 11 August 1947 under the presidency of Joginder Nath Mandal. You have to memorize this sentence. Highlight this India Act 1935, Act of 19. Then highlight 11 August 1947 and Joginder Nath Mandal. इसी में से 4 क्वेश्चन बनते हैं. That the Constituent Assembly, where Constituent Assembly was held, where? In Karachi. Where? In Karachi. And when? 11 August 1947. Under the presidency of whom? Joginder Nath Mandal. Again, you have to memorize the first Constituent Assembly. The session of first session of the Constituent Assembly was held in where? In Karachi on 11 August 1947 under the presidency of Joginder Nath Mandal. Okay, got it? Now, moving towards this Constituent Assembly consisted of the member elected in 1946 election. Now the question arises, who was the member of this Constituent Assembly? So the answer is that you have to remember the election of 1945 and 46 election. The member elected in 1946 election, the member who was elected in 1946 election was a member of this Constituent Assembly. Now, this assembly also elected Quaid-e-Azam as its president unanimously. इसी assembly ने Quaid-e-Azam को elect किया as the first president unanimously, मुतफ़िक़ा तौर पर. Unanimously mean मुतफ़िक़ा तौर पर. According to the Independence Act 1947, Constituent Assembly had 2 responsibilities. Now, according to the Independence Act of 1947, Constituent Assembly has 2 responsibilities. First responsibility is that setting up a constitution for the country, framing a new constitution for the country. That's the first responsibility of the Constituent Assembly. क्या था? मुल्क के लिए नया आईन बनाना था. To framing new constitution for the country. Now moving towards the second responsibility of this Constituent Assembly. Legislation is a federal legislature. Legislation means कानून साज. जो Constituent Assembly था, जो वफाकी मुकन्ना की हैसियत से कानून साजी करना. It's mean वफाकी मुकन्ना की हैसियत से कानून साजी करना. Legislation. जो भी ये कानून साजी करेगी, जो भी ये कानून बनाएगा, तो इसकी मिसाल as a second responsibility of this Constituent Assembly was legislation as a federal legislature. विफाकी मुकन्ना की हैसियत से कानून साजी करना. Legislation mean कानून साजी, कानून बनाना. Making new constitution, new laws. तो इसकी मिसाल जो कानून साजी करेगा एज ए फेडरल लेजिस्लेचर करेगा, विफाकी मुकन्ना की तरह. आजकल जिस तरह नेशनल असम्बली है, फेडरल असम्बली जो है, उसी की तरह. नाउ according to the Independence Act of 1947, this assembly had two responsibility. First of all, setting up a constitution for the country, and second, legislation as a federal legislature. Now, Quaid-e-Azam also gave an outline for the constitution making in his first speech on 11 August 1947. He, in his address, told to avoid the curse of influence, nepotism, corruption, adultery, herding, profiteering, and strongly oppose racial, lingual, regional, religious hatred, and prejudice. He told that all the citizens will have the equal political rights, but unluckily Quaid-e-Azam died before making constitution for the country, and the constitution making process became slow. Quaid-e-Azam ने आईन बनाने के लिए आउटलाइन दी. ये आउटलाइन to frame new constitution on the basis of that outline. In his address on 11 August 1947 in assembly, he told to avoid the curse of influence. बच सके, avoid curse लानत से. किसकी लानत से? Influence, सिफारिश की. Nepotism, अकरबा फरवरी से. Mean granting of powers to relatives. करप्शन से. Adultery, आइडियल जो होता है कामचोर, उससे. Hoarding, जहीरंदोजी. Profiteering, मुनाफाखोरी. And strongly oppose the racial, lingual, regional, religious. Racial mean नस्ली, lingual mean लिसानी, regional mean इलाकाई, religious mean मजहबी. तस्सुबात और नफरत नहीं होगी. He told that all citizens will have equal political rights. यहाँ Quaid-e-Azam ने इसी racial और lingual, regional और religious को सख्ती से अपोज किया. Why? क्यों? क्योंकि वो चाहते थे कि एक कौम हो. किसी racial, you cannot discriminate anyone on the basis of racial, of his race, of his language, of his region, and his religion. Everyone is equal. और हर कोई equal है. और क्या है? पाकिस्तानी है. He told that all citizens will have equal political rights, and unluckily Quaid-e-Azam died before making constitution for the country, and the constitution making process became slow. Unluckily Quaid-e-Azam died, वफात हो गए constitution बनने से पहले. After the death of Quaid-e-Azam, the making process of constitution became slow. That creates a big problem for Pakistan, for newly independent country. Now I will summarize the whole lecture from the definition: a set of rules and laws through which the administration and business of the government is running. It is a combination of rules, laws, regulations, and principles On the basis of this sets of rules, laws, and regulation, we run the administration of the country and also the business of the government. Here, no constitution for 9 years in Pakistan after independence are 1947. In the absence of the constitution, system of the state cannot run for much time. That's why Pakistan adopted an interim constitution formed on the basis of India Act 1935 and Act of 1947. Then, for permanent constitution, a constituent assembly was formed, and this constituent assembly had two responsibilities. How many responsibility? Two. First of all, to set up a new constitution for the country, and second, legislation as a federal legislature. Now, the first session of this Constituent Assembly was held in Karachi 11 August 1947 under the presidency of Jogendra Nath. Who was the member of this Constituent Assembly? Member of this Constituent Assembly was, remember, election of 1946. Elected member of 1946 election will be the member of this Constituent Assembly. But unluckily, the, due to Qaid death, the constitution making process in Pakistan became slow. That's the end of this lecture. Best of luck.